Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me here tonight. Tonight we're going to be playing through, partially, Halo Combat Evolved in anticipation for Campaign Evolved coming out next month. Now this is a game we've played a lot here on the channel. We're going to be playing on Heroic, and just to get a baseline so that we could see how faithful or different Campaign Evolved is going to be compared to this. That's why I'm playing it now. That way next month, when next month happens, we'll play through that over the course of a couple of days and go back and look at some skulls and everything like that. They've been releasing a lot of new information, a lot of new videos. I haven't watched all of them, but surprisingly what I've seen, I have to say, I am actually surprised. It looks pretty decent. We're going to start tonight. We're probably able to get through at least half of this game tonight. I also do have a goal set, and if we hit the goal tonight, we'll sit and play through the game all in one setting tonight. Last time we played through this was in November, and it was on the actual hardware for the original Xbox with the original game. But tonight we're going to be playing on the MCC.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for taking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone.
Everyone.
And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action stations. Platoon, secure airlock.
It's going to be pretty interesting to me to see how this plays out. As we know, with the remake coming out, this is going to be technically what?
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, here's where we show those split-chin, squid-head sons of bitches that they could not have picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those dumb bugs until we don't have anything left to shoot them with. And then we are going to strangle them with their own living guts. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Whoa. Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5! Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
Positions Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by.
This
for
way.
hotel border.
Secure those blast doors! Move! Move!
Whoa! Hey, look! Mark, sir! The captain needs you on the bridge ASAP! Better follow me!
Yeah, we're gonna be playing this in class too.
Help me clear, Chief!
Alert, all hands. Boarding cars on port decks 4, 7, and 12. Major
Yeah, this section's gonna be weird in the game for not having a gun.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report!
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
I think here in the remake, I think you're gonna get an SMG.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. What'd you do best?
Let's dance!
Ooh, almost shot him.
Make them count! What was that? All back, man! Get cocky now! Should have been me.
Reserve combat teams on decks 5 through 9 fall back to secondary defensive positions.
Firing! Hey, what's your fire?
Shit. Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, did you feel it?
A little bit. The chair shook. Didn't realize we were gonna get thunder tonight. That wake you up?
Amigo!
About time you showed up. What the hell? Did something just...
That's how you doing, amigo? That's the best you can do? Damn, he got away.
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
I missed.
Personnel on decks 1 through 4.
Covering fire!
Cavalry has arrived. Is anyone
Follow
seeing
me!
Oh, man!
Who's with me?
I'm out of here!
Come on, man!
Hey, Death Trooper, welcome into the stream. There's some mind you should try CEA in the 360 for 3D. Yeah, that does have that on the original 360 version, doesn't it? There was something when I tried to go back recently and play it on the 360. I don't have a 3D TV, but when I tried to go back and play it, it was like really like framey. Like I didn't notice before. There's a lot of frame rate stuttering. There we go. I was contemplating too whether or not to play that for the stream or not. The 360 version. But ultimately, the higher frame rate, the sharper picture kind of convinced me to play it here. Last time I tried a 3D, it had too many artifacts, but found a setting in the 3D to alter the 3D effect. Okay, well. I think CEA was 31 FPS with bad frame pacing. Yeah, it was weird. There's a lot of those older games when you go back and look at them now and play them on the 360. Like after having like better hardware, you know, I tend to go back and notice like, oh, like this didn't actually run as well as I thought it did, or like, oh yeah, like, this actually had a lot of screen tearing in it.
Hobbit, burn!
I've been seeing they've been releasing a lot of,
Oh yeah!
a lot of videos for Campaign Evolved, and I gotta say, to be honest, it looks way better than what I thought it was gonna look. They released like a Skulls tutorial type of video where you can essentially just literally make it like this game where the AR has 60 rounds, no sprint, and like vehicles don't explode. It looks surprisingly customizable, especially with a 3D camera that you can have. They added like a third-person skull to it. Oh dear, hold on a minute. Just got hit with a really bad storm. Yeah, Gears of War looks really good too. I'm gonna have a video out on that. I think that she is making a huge mistake by making that an Xbox exclusive, and it doesn't make any sense with the stuff like Tim Booty said one thing, and of course she says another. Talks about live service games remaining multi-platform and stuff like that, and it's like, well, Gears of War is live service, and is going to need as many people for multiplayer as they can get. Halo's not, which it's funny that that's still going to PS5. Fable is certainly not a live service. Senua, that game's not going to be a live service, which that actually looked pretty good, surprisingly, too. Sorry, I gotta put up on a camera view of a drain in my basement that tends to flood when it rains real heavy, so I gotta put that up so I could keep an eye on it. Chat so I can see. Sorry, I did not plan on this. Especially the Flood looks like a toy in the CE remake. I haven't seen the Flood yet, other than just like some quick shots that they've had. Will you get Dead or Alive 6 last round? No, probably not. I like fighting games, but Dead or Alive is like, I'm very apprehensive about them. They've pretty much turned them into live service games. Like, I don't want to have to buy character packs to, like, when you bought what was it, Dead or Alive 4 for the 360, it just came with a ton of characters to play as, and then you could unlock them. I don't know. Very apprehensive about Mortal Kombat games because of that. DOA 6 looks like it's DOA. I do find it funny that they, for Halo, the official, like, story trailer reveal had the PS5 logo on it, captured on PS5 Pro. Very interested to see what it looks like on Xbox. I mean, most fighting games now are basically live service, but you have to buy all the. Yeah, that's what I'm not a fan of. I liked Dead or Alive back in the day. I think was 5 the one that was the live, not live
The life
service,
pods
but
are
like free
launching.
to
We should
play.
hurry.
Dead or Alive Last Round. I think I downloaded that and maybe played it for an hour or
Warning,
two, but
blast doors closing. The Covenant are destroying the life pods. They really don't want us.
when it only had access to
We
like
have to
4
use the ship's
characters, I was just kind of like,
maintenance
oh,
access
like I'm not.
Follow
I'm
the
not
nav
spending
point.
tons
It
of
will lead you
money
to an
on
opening.
this. DOA 6 it comes with all the characters, 2 crossover characters. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. The rest of this year is pretty lined up in terms of like games I'll be playing. I'm gonna have Halo, especially for like live streams. Gonna have Halo for this channel for the next couple streams, and then Star Fox, then Assassin's Creed, and then Halo. I'd have to check August. I think I know at the end of August that Metal Gear Solid 4 remastered. September is Wolverine. October is Gears of War, and then November is GTA. So things are pretty filled up here for the channel. And I like that a lot of the games too are like linear games, like Gears and Wolverine. And we're just waiting. I'm waiting to get a date for the Ocarina of Time remake. I think maybe that's going to be September. I don't think Nintendo's going to
It
want
looks like
to
the Covenant wanted to
wait
catch you.
until after like a Black Friday to have that game out. I think they're going to want to push holiday sales. That's all the requirements, and it's worrying. It needs a 4070 to run it at 1080p or 720p upscaled to 4K 60. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm interested to know the file sizes for everything. I'm expecting this Halo to be probably 100 gigabytes, maybe more. 120, 115. And then Gears E-Day is going to be what? 150, like the Final Fantasy Rebirth that they just released for Xbox. It's like 170 gigabytes. I couldn't believe it.
The damage to the
But
superstructure
yeah,
is
I'm quite surprised
I don't
at
know how much more abuse
how
the auto
good
can take.
Campaign Evolved looks. I think that just goes to further my my conspiracy theory that Halo Studios really didn't do much for this game. I don't know if you remember, there were rumors that they weren't going to be making any of the games in-house anymore, and that they were going to be basically licensing Halo out to other studios. And then they came in and said that that wasn't true, but they are working with another studio for Campaign Evolved. And I think they're getting the parts made for them, levels, weapons, effects, and then maybe they're like assembling them like a Halo Lego or something. And then maybe they built. I think the part of the game that they made themselves would probably be the 3 prequel missions that are going to be coming out. And I really hope they didn't spend like just 3 years making those.
One last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
Oh no!
The store is going to be built from the ground up.
Ah!
Next
Now
mainline-
would be
yeah,
a
they'll
very good time
definitely
to
have
leave.
that done.
Punch it.
Yeah, those skins too, like, I don't know, those skins. It makes more sense now knowing that they're going to have a third-person mode that you can play the game in.
We're gonna
so
make
that
it,
they
aren't
would
we, sir?
Get, you know, the
I don't
cheap
want to
skins
die
to
out
have.
here.
But
Look!
I don't know, man. They still have some. Those I believe they designed and made because they're out of like I think all but one, which is the classic Halo skin here. They all look kind of bad.
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know. We're landing on it.
She's been hit!
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys
Yeah,
is going
Sketch.
in
Someone
manual.
asked Sketch if the game was going to include an in-game shop because of the skins that were being marketed. Before
Heads
that,
up,
was with the
everyone. This
Phantom
is
skin. He
it.
said
We're
no.
entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
I guess that's technically true,
Sure you
but
would
you're
rather take
probably
a seat?
going to be able to
We'll be
buy that
fine.
stuff out of the Xbox store separately.
If I still
So
had
while the
fingers,
game
they'd be crossed.
itself doesn't have a store, it still connects to the store. Like the actual Xbox store, I don't know, it's a little bit slimy wording to me anyway.
We're coming in too fast. Damn! Air brake failure. They flew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact!
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move? The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do.
Whoop, I didn't mean to do that.
Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend
Hope they
moving
start
into
doing
those
a bunch
hills.
of crossovers
If
like
we're
COD
lucky,
and
the
Fortnite.
Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in
You know
a
what?
crash.
I'm sure whatever the next multiplayer is, they're gonna do that. That would not surprise me even a little bit. The view model looks weird.
I'm reading thousands of types of flora. The ring's ecosystem is incredibly sophisticated.
The view model. What do you mean the view model? Like I've turned up the FOV.
Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors.
And I did move
recommend
the
immediate evasion.
hand and the pistol a little bit. If that's what you're talking about, like the weapon offsets, those I did change those. Oh yeah, yeah. I've moved some stuff around with the weapon offsets and everything. Yeah. It was driving me crazy, like it was slightly different from the base view. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I like the way that it looks like that. I gotta temporarily check the camera in my basement. I don't think I will, but I may need to at some point go downstairs and check on it. Got a bunch of backup pumps in the pump. Just because the one, I believe it's old, so I can't keep up. I didn't get it. Oh well. There we go. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah, it's... I don't know. We'll find out next month. We'll be playing on launch day. And, I don't know. Just from, it's Halo Studios and 343, so you always have to be cautiously optimistic about anything that they put out. But it's looking like it might actually be decent. I don't want to get too excited or anything like that, because then, of course, you start to play it, and it's like, oh, well, like this actually isn't good, or the sprinting is bad, What I'm worried about is some of the stuff looking like generic-y and AI. And of course it'll look like that because they used AI. Finally got him. I cheesed the AI, but... yeah, it was driving me crazy like it was... oh yeah, sorry, no, I already read that. My bad. I did notice that some of the levels that... oh jeez, I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Beacon over the next hill.
Like,
We should check to see if there are any survivors.
It looked like some of the stuff in the the levels in the game were maybe slightly stretched to accommodate sprint. There was a assault on the control room gameplay video that they put out. Some of the hallways looked a little bit longer than what they should have, but we'll see. It's terminals have been confirmed to be in the game. So I wonder what story that's gonna hide.
That's what I'm talking about.
Where is he?
We could use your help, sir.
It's funny. This is actually what the guy looks like.
It's
The
a mess,
remake.
sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac.
Like I always thought it
until
looked
you
kind of
showed up.
weird,
I thought we were
but
cooked.
he actually looks more
Don't worry,
accurate
Sergeant.
to this
We'll stay
model
here
than
until evac arrives.
the remake
We're gonna come in a dropship
or the
engine. Over
remaster or the anniversary. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Halo 2's Johnson looks pretty cool, but
Yikes! Fall back!
there it goes. Still don't understand Microsoft keeps on refusing to have split screen on PC. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've talked about this before. I don't really know that many PC games that have split screen on them.
Look sharp! Covenant dropship on approach! I could use some help over here! There it is! About time you showed up. What the?
Get out of the way, dude.
Cover me! Get on it!
Get some ammo over here. I mean, at this point, I would consider it a win that they have like campaign co-op,
Here!
and that it seems that it's going to be, you know, part of the launch.
Fire in the hole!
Considering that what they haven't had a split screen co-op launch with Halo since
Fall back, man!
the Halo 4.
I'm a coward, you fools!
So it's been more than 10 years. Jeez,
You
all
can't
right.
hide from me!
The shield recharge.
Someone take that out! Uh-oh! Another bandit dropping in behind us! They're trying to flank us!
Did we get him? Yeah, we did. Nice.
I found him! Oh no!
Don't know anything about development, but I feel like it's more work to make it work on Xbox and cut it out on PC rather than just. Yeah, I mean, you could be right about that. Obviously, I don't know anything about development either, but there's got to be. You would think there would have to be some reason other than just not wanting to do the work to get it to be like that on PC, but. Bad. This is also going to be at what, the first Halo game since Halo 3 to have the plasma rifle in it. Woo, cutting it close. well,
This is Pelican Echo
did Halo 5 have a plasma? Oh, it had it in
Anybody
an
read me?
update. Okay.
UNSC
I was gonna say it didn't have it though,
personnel
just in the regular.
Roger,
You're right.
Echo
You're right.
419.
It was in
This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is
what
that you,
Warzone
Foehammer?
firefight or Warzone, wasn't it?
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. Foehammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Foehammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana. Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell. Roger, Foehammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety. That's affirmative. Echo 419, staying on station. Foehammer out. The Master Chief and I need some backup. Can you spare a few men?
Sure, Cortana.
And from what
All
I've
right, who's in?
overheard people
Volunteers
talking
step
about
up.
that have
On
played the
double.
demo
The rest
that,
of you, get to the dropship.
that Halo Studios sent to friendly content creators is, I think the vehicle, like the Warthog, I think this controls differently. Because they talked about being able to change the camera view,
This cave is not
Sort
a
of.
natural formation.
where, you know,
Someone built it, so it
press
must
forward on
lead
the right
somewhere.
stick and
I've hacked into the
turn,
Covenant
you know,
battle network.
up and
They're
left and
actually
right,
broadcasting
aim the
tactical
nose up
data
and down
on
with
unencrypted
the right
channels.
stick.
You should show them who they're dealing with.
They were able to
Master Chief,
turn the camera.
I'm going to use your suit's
so I don't
transcom
know
system
exactly,
to monitor their chatter.
I don't know if it's gonna transfer to the finished build, but it seems like it might. I think for MCC, the Microsoft signing DRM has something to do with it because they need to figure out a way to make two accounts sign at the same time. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice one. Ow, man. There it is.
The game audio's too loud. What's going on here? All right. Got it turned down a little bit here. Make sure too it's not echoing anywhere on the computer. All right, it shouldn't be. That was close. Yeah, if they were able to do it this way, which I don't know, maybe they can't make console mods work, but you know, or PC mods work on console, but I still would like to see them try to figure out a way how to integrate that into the new game that they're doing. Oh no, the guy died. Wonder if the music is gonna have. Honestly, I hope not. That's one of the big things that I'm really hoping for, is that the audio in this is good and done properly. It's crazy that this long after this game's come out and they still have issues with audio. That's crazy to me.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance.
I saw someone
to coordinate
online
an
say
effective
something
resistance.
recently that they should have made, like, the stuff that they're sending out to these, to like IGNs or certain YouTubers, they should have put it in the Halo Insider app, because that app is virtually dead. But that actually would have been something kind of cool where you could apply for it, you know, based on your previous flight history and stuff, get in or not, or get in different waves. They probably have to build a new app though, to be honest.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
It's just release a public demo for the cartographer mission. Yeah, I think so. Although they're releasing and putting out so much stuff, like, I want to look at it, but at the same time, I don't want to get spoiled, since the game's only a month away. Like, surprisingly enough, they've shown me enough footage. Like, okay, like I've seen enough. I'm gonna play it. Like, let me, you know. Let me pause this real quick. Had a Windows update before the stream. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to make it on time with the stream, with it updating, but did. But then it changed all the settings that I had for OBS, which doesn't make any sense, but it did.
We sure could use your help, sir.
All the footage of this stuff, like the videos that they've been putting out so far, I wonder what it's running on. If it's running on, like, what system or what console? The story campaign said it was run on PS5 Pro. But, you know, like, what's it gonna play like or look like on the Series X, on PS5, base PS5? Because the footage looks really good and it runs really well too. So have they optimized things in the last like 2 months, month and a half? Or is it just running on a PC that is super powerful, so, you know, any problems that it would run into frame rate or loading wise, it just powers through? Have I tried the Star Fox demo? I have. I was going to stream that, but it's literally like 15 minutes. So I don't know. Like, I would probably stream it at longest an hour. But yeah, I played it. I thought it was pretty good. I'm interested to get my hands on the full game. Hopefully the full game is much longer. Like, much longer. But I guess we'll see. I have to wait and see. Not impressed with the demo and the lack of remappable controls. Can only use the N64 controllers and the controllers. I didn't think the Pro Controller controls were that bad. That's what I played it with. That's probably what I'll play the whole game with, actually, is the Pro Controller. I'll try it with the N64 controller, but I'm interested. With the Ocarina of Time remake, I wonder if they'll allow you to use the N64 controller, if that'll even be possible.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near the cliff edge, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
It's more difficult to do a charge bomb than the 3DS and N64. Having to hold A and press Y is very uncomfortable. I also had an accidental somersault. Called it Rob controller. Yeah, the D-pads are weird. I don't understand how they end up like that.
Comes more!
There are some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Take that!
Keep it up!
No, come on, dude.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief. We're in a bad way. We've got wounded here.
I'll call in a dropship to pick them up.
Back me up!
Nice shot. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. I feel like the English voice acting isn't good in the Star Fox remake,
cavalry's
especially
arrived!
for the bosses.
I'll find the bastard.
I haven't heard the Japanese one.
Keep it up, boys! More! Over here! Over there! I see him! Oh, that burns!
Here we go.
Nice shot! Covering fire! Nice and smooth now!
If there's anyone over here.
Let's make sure there are no Covenant hiding in the area.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Foehammer's on station and ready for another pickup. Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready.
How many of these
We're
guys
going to
did
look
we
for the
have?
last lifeboat, Echo
I don't think we had.
419. Good luck.
Okay. These guys are good. We'll take off.
Oh, this is it! Now more of them! There's no running, baby!
Oh, no.
Damn!
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured
Yeah, it's...
the Pillar of Autumn's
jeez.
crash site.
There we go.
The good news is
Did
the
not
captain
mean
is
to do
still
that.
alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command team. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
These guys.
Maybe
on
they
the-
took cover
on
in
the
that
gun.
structure.
Come on.
Let's check it out.
Show me what you can't hide from me! Let's roll!
There we go. I was gonna say, come on, man.
They're everywhere! Come on! What the?
You know the AI is still better than Dominic for years.
Eat it, eat it, eat it!
Which, you know, if we have
There
time,
it is.
we'll have to check in the game the month of August. I don't know exactly. There was something that was supposed to come out in August, I think, that I wanted to play, but I can't remember what it is now off the top of my head. But,
Oh, I love this job!
maybe he'll be able to get Gears 2 and 3 since we played so much of Gears. I think I've played, what, Gears of War 1 on this playthrough on that campaign probably 3 or 4 times over the last couple of years. Like different versions.
Hell no! Get me a damn angle!
Slide
Damn!
right off.
There's another one!
Yeah, of course, with Gears of War E-Day, you gotta play through the original games. Just not the first one. Right now, because I've played through that so many times.
Ho! Over there! Oh! Oh! That burns! Keep it steady! Hey, leave some for me!
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
You know, it's gonna be funny when this remake comes out and Cortana tells you that, like, oh, hey, you should do this. People are gonna, oh, these games, these modern games, they just tell you what to do right away. It's like, well, instead of the old ones.
Battle.net.
I've
found
been
Captain
commenting
Keyes.
a lot
He's
about
being
that on
held
Twitter.
a Covenant cruiser,
replying with
the
an
Truth
ad
and
from
Reconciliation,
2001, like a
ship I disabled
magazine
before we
scan
abandoned the Autumn.
from for Halo CE,
The Truth and
and
Reconciliation
the sky is
touched down on a
purple
desert
and blue,
plateau
and
roughly
it's just
300
like
kilometers
it's,
upspin.
you know, I could say at least that like whenever I've actually reviewed or criticized a game, it's based on like their sales practices, monetization, gameplay balances.
There's our ride. Get
I've
aboard
never
and
had
let's
to
get out
rely
of here.
on like outrage stuff, which that's so. I mean, that is a huge thing. You know, people get tons of views and stuff from that, but that's like the low-hanging fruit, and especially when it's not true. I saw a few of them got community noted and then complained about being community noted. It was like, guys, it's like, no. Like, the main person that I've seen with that is like, is like some of the stuff from his channel is just wild. And if you go back and look at previous things, like before, like, let's say like before the last 3 years, when he got like average views like that I get.
The ship is currently holding position approximately
And then he started talking about a certain news journalist from Kotaku,
So how do we
and
get
all of a sudden,
inside the ship if it's
he
in
like
the air?
exploded.
The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
At this level,
Hit 'em,
I'm really
Marine! Go,
interested
go,
to
go!
see
The Corps ain't paying us by the
in
hour.
remake what it's
Stick to
gonna
the
look
higher
like.
ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I
Right,
call for
yeah.
Marine support.
Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant
And
as he can.
the one thing
Don't open
that
fire
I'll
until
say
you hear the enemy return fire on us.
that like
That
lets
should
you
let us
know
keep the
that
element of surprise.
he's really disingenuous with all the like the basically like the culture warrior stuff, is that in 2020 and in 2021 he was advocating for it. He talked about how The Last of Us Part 2 was like one of the best games ever made. Like, it's wild that stuff is still like visible on his channel. Like, you would have thought that once he hit it big with his current like shtick that he would have gone back and like deleted or privated those videos, but they're there. Hey. Oh, hey, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's I don't know. It was a catchy phrase that I would say, or that I had, I think, during the streams a lot of times, like, oh man, like I'm getting like a ton of massive lag. And I don't know, it's something in it just stuck out in my mind. But yeah, welcome into the stream. Yeah, this is I put a video up talking about the change and everything. It's pretty much the name change was the only thing that was changing. Everything else on here is just gonna stay the same. I'm still gonna be streaming and putting up videos. Yeah, we're playing through Campaign Evolved. Combat Evolved Anniversary before the remake next month. We're going to play that as well when that comes out. We were just talking about some wild Twitter Halo controversy that is basically a non-traversy, in my opinion.
Let's go. Here, saved a little extra for you.
But yeah, if Death Trooper, if you'll probably get the comparison, but he's like kind of like on the quartering level of things now.
We're right behind you, Chief. That's the way to do it. All right.
Oh, no. That's something that I hope they keep for the remake. It's like enemies can accidentally shoot each other.
Stop.
That's funny.
Motion tracker shows movement around the next bend.
We'll be ready to advance as soon as you call for us, Cortana. Nice shot.
They changed the scope. They showed the sniper rifle in the Assault on the Control Room for the remake. And the scope is kind of the same, except it's thinner and goes the length of the screen. It's not like this box. It was kind of weird looking. Himself up. He got him.
Covering fire.
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. That's actually quite interesting. I wonder if they're testing something out for a game or something. You know, I imagine they probably looked at some of the most popular mods for the MCC on PC, and they were like, you know, ooh, like, what could we incorporate into this? Because that is, like, one of the more popular mods for PC for this, is to play in third person. Yeah, I'm caught in a hard place because I want to. Caught between a rock and a hard place, I believe is the phrase. Because I want to see, like, watch, you know, videos on it, and
I got nothing.
you know, it's like I'm actually starting to get excited. I'm trying to be a little more tempered with my expectations, but when I can see, I'm getting actually, you know, I'm starting to like what I've seen. But at the same time, I'm like, ooh, like, I kind of want to see it, but at the same time, I don't, because I don't want to spoil anything. I want to go in fresh, and so I don't know. There's just a little bit more than a month left to go. Oh, over the edge it goes. Oh, it's stuck.
Get away! Does anyone see him? More of them!
That was taken directly
All
from
clear
one of the
over
last
here.
updates
I'll
on
find
Halo
the
Infinite.
bastard.
The third-person mode, yeah. Yeah, didn't they have... It was a third-person firefight mode, wasn't it? I was playing Halo Infinite the other day, and man, am I really rusty. Embarrassingly... I was doing embarrassingly bad.
Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. The Chief has the left flank covered. Recommend you move up the middle. Cortana to Echo 419. Requesting reinforcements at our
And a
position.
gun turret over here? Oh.
Roger,
Uh-oh. That doesn't
Cortana.
look good.
Echo 419 on approach.
I saw too they changed that when you walk over these power-ups, they don't activate right away. You can actually choose when you want to use them, like the Halo equipment. Which I gotta be honest, I do like that. I like that change. I'm gonna be really interested. I don't know when or who we're gonna get the information from. I want to know who did most of the development for the remake. Was it actually Halo Studios, or, you know, whatever third-party studio they've hired? Interested to find out. Oops. I did. It's an accident.
We're directly under the ship now.
So that was one of the big things that, for a while, I was like, with Halo Infinite, I expected them to cancel support for that game way earlier than what they did. Like when they announced that the seasons were essentially done, and they were just going to move the little operation passes, I was like, okay, they're going to do 3 or 4 more to finish out the ones that they announced, and then they're going to stop development. And then they kept coming out, and then they kept coming out on time, which was another thing that shocked me. But at some point, I'm pretty sure there was information leaked, or it came out somehow that they had a contract studio helping them, which then it made sense. It was like, okay, so the contract studio was making the content for Halo Infinite, which was why it was coming out on time. I mean, if that's what they need to do, then that's what they need to do, and, you know, they should keep it up. But I'm interested to find out who's done what for them. I would assume Certain Affinity. Certain Affinity is they've done a lot of Halo content over the years.
No sign of him.
The 10-year plan really flew by. Yeah, it certainly did, didn't it? What's crazy to think is that Halo Infinite was 2021. It's 2026. It's been... In November, it'll be, what, 5 years since that game came out, which is just... Wow, it's crazy. Maybe now Phil is gone, they're actually going to have to do work. Yeah, I don't know what that dude has been doing, or what he was doing. That was my question always with him. Was like, what is Phil doing? Like, why are these studios getting away with not working or not putting out games? I talked about it a little bit earlier. I don't know if you guys were here yet, but dude, them making Gears exclusive is not... Like, don't get me wrong, I think exclusives are important. I really do. It's the only reason that I would buy a Nintendo system would be for the exclusives.
Covenant dropships are inbound.
PlayStation, you know, despite the exclusives for them, they just happen to also have good good controller, in my opinion. They have a good controller and you know, reliable hardware and reliable games, like for their third-party stuff. You need a reason to turn on your machine. For the long time, turning on the Series X, the only reason I played the Series X was to play the 360 games, or the back compat enhanced like Xbox One games. So, you know, having Gears of War as an exclusive makes sense, but the problem is they don't have a big enough user base to do that anymore. And the people that are on Xbox are mostly going to play it on Game Pass. They're not going to buy it. They're going to pay maybe $20 or whatever it is, the $23 to essentially rent it for a month. They're going to beat it, and most people are going to move on. And I don't think it's going to sell that much on PC either. It's crazy to me that just because people on Twitter cried about not having exclusives, it's like... She even admitted in an interview recently that the business wasn't healthy, and that once their business model gets healthy, then they'll have more exclusives. And it's like, well, yeah, but you literally took a game that's going to have a multiplayer component. It's probably going to have skins, or maybe player models, weapon skins, and like, I don't know if they think they're going to make more, or maybe they could charge more for that to make up for sales that they won't get. I don't know. It's so wild. Like, she basically just kind of sacrificed Gears of War for internet clout. With people that, one, don't buy the games because they give them to them for free. Like, I don't know. It's It's crazy to me. If anything, all the games that they had lined up, Halo, Gears, Forza, you just put out the rest of the ones that you have, that you're working on, and then you start new with the next game, or even with the next console. It's not a good. I don't think Gears of War is going to sell consoles. They said the same thing for Starfield, and I think Gears is going to be better than Starfield, but I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Once we're inside the ship, I can home in on the captain's command neural.
It's going to be interesting,
They'll probably
considering
be
that
in
it
or
was
near the
canceled at
ship's
the very
bridge
last
to
minute.
narrow our search.
And they'll tell you that it wasn't canceled at the last minute, but then you have they did a podcast, I think, talking about the game for Gears, and they were running the trailer like kind of next to it, like horizontally next to it in the window, and when it ended, it had a PS5 logo on it. So the footage that they had prepared for their like showcase for their direct event, it had the PlayStation logo on it.
We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant.
If they're lucky, I think they'll sell maybe 500,000 copies of Gears on Xbox. Probably 200,000 or 300,000 on PC. And then Satya is gonna basically give them the the thing that you gotta put the game out, and then it's gonna get put out, and everyone's gonna call her a liar, like, oh, you lied, this is exclusive.
And my mom thought I was gonna be
I don't know. It's just doesn't make any sense. As usual, they're talking, and one person is saying one thing, and the other one is literally saying the opposite. You had Matt Moody talking in an interview about putting games that have multiplayer components and live service things on other platforms, but the one game that they have that's going to have a live service model is only going to be on the only be on Xbox. But then all the single player games they announced are going to PlayStation. It's just like, what? Nothing's going to change. And from the sound of it too, they're going to have to or they are already redesigning the Helix console. Because Asha said in the interview, customers can't afford a multi-$1,000 console. And Sarah Bond said earlier, like last year, that it was going to be a premium device. So it's just like, yeah, is it even going to play PC games anymore? I mean, personally, I don't know. I think they could get prices down. Get the prices down for the Series X. Discontinue the S. What's going on with the green screen? Oh, the purple's breaking it. But discontinue the X or the S. Get the price cheaper for the Series X, and then just move forward with that. Like, I don't know. Sell your digital and physical models. I still think one of the big things they need to do, if she was serious about really wanting to move hardware, you got to make multiplayer free. You got to give something up. Some of the biggest games on the system are free to play anyway, so people are playing them without paying any online fee or anything. You got Fortnite, Warzone, and what's the other one? Roblox. People are playing those games and not paying for Game Pass. Oh, he got me. Gears 5 didn't sell great from what I remember. I know a lot of people also too did not like the way that that story was going. I was interested in it. I understand why people disliked it though. But I thought I was interested to see where it was headed. The descendant of Queen Mira.
We could use the side passages to find a way around.
I just need to know why it had those weird looking horses in it. Yeah, that is an interesting question. Oh man. So where did those guys come from? It's going to be interesting to see how they have this redesigned in the game. Halo Remake still has those micro-loading stutters. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. All the stuff that they've been showing and have other like content creators showing, it looks really good and it's running really, really smooth too. Like the frame rate stutters that they had in that. What was it? The Silent Cartographer level. All that stuff doesn't seem to be in the footage that's being shown, and my question is it because it's being run on a PC that just powers through it, or has it really been optimized that good? Sorry. Oh, come on now with that. I think they just used a beefy computer considering in the reveal it was stuttering. I don't know, man. I hope that it's been optimized good. That's really like the big thing. I should, I should see if I can't. I doubt that they would probably want to do on my channel. It's probably not big enough, but there's been a couple of videos that I've watched with the bigger content creators. Just leave comments on them asking them if I could interview them about about their experience and like what they play on and everything. Or if they're even allowed to talk about that, like if they have an NDA or something. I gotta find a health pack though.
More here.
If they remake Halo 1 and not Halo 1, but if they remake Halo 2 and 3, I don't think that those games are gonna have dual wielding in them. which to me, I don't understand how hard could it be to possibly do that, especially for single player. Like multiplayer, maybe, sure, I get it, be a little bit harder to balance weapons and stuff, but for a single player game, like, they should be able to figure it out. There's a health pack. Because yeah, in the one story trailer, they show. So in the first level, after you get Captain Keyes' handgun, and then you walk through that little doorway, and then you pick up the assault rifle off the ground, I think they replaced that with an SMG. And I don't know, I'm wondering now, like, what, you know, they're really not going to have dual wielding in the game. Like, dual wielding SMGs was like one of the coolest things for Halo 2 back in the day. Like, there's no way they could remake 2 and not have that, unless they make it one weapon, like it originally was on the E3 demo that was released for PC, where instead of picking it up and having it as like a dual wieldable thing where you could actually pick one up and drop one or interchange them, it was just considered one weapon, the dual wielding. But yeah, I don't know, I hope it runs well.
Cortana to Echo 419, requesting reinforcements at our position.
You can't.
Warhammer here, Cortana. I read
Yeah, the enemies have it figured out, don't they?
I'm not sure I can. Lock onto my signal and approach fast and low. There's a shuttle bay on the ship's starboard side. Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
This section was also very rough when it came to the original game that we played when I played that last November. I remember the frame drops in this section of the original game were bad, real bad. Whoa! What was that? Was that a grenade?
Cortana to Echo 419, requesting reinforcements at our position. Warhammer here, Cortana. I read you, but you're inside the Covenant ship. I'm not sure I can. Lock onto my signal and approach fast and low. There's a shuttle bay on the ship's starboard side. Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
I got his foot. Nice. Can't go up the floor. I thought maybe I could sneak up there. Come on. Johnson. I was like, is that Johnson? No. No, it's not him. I misremembering? I thought hunters were supposed to come out of there.
Nothing living. Careful, could be anywhere. Hey, which way should we go now? All the doors on this level are locked.
Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door.
You better hurry, Cortana. We can't hold them off all day.
Working on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation for this remake too.
How's that feel?
Like the suit that the Chief wears in the beginning for the story thing that they showed doesn't actually have shield generators on it when it comes to like the lore of everything, you know. I wonder if the first couple of levels you're not gonna have like a shield system, maybe just a health system. Got him.
Let me get down.
No, this is heroic.
Got it.
Didn't want to
Door
play
is open.
anything too
Everyone should move
frustratingly
through
hard,
now.
and
can't guarantee that it
didn't
won't
want to
lock
play
again
anything
when it
too easy,
closes.
considering I've played the game 100 or so times. Legendary is impossible in Halo 1, Halo 2 on Legendary. You can't beat this one. Really? Wow. Usually most people, myself included, it's the reverse, where 2 is nearly impossible for most people, and 1 is the one that you can. I have before. I think I have the achievement for it. I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm not 100% sure.
Damn straight.
That could be a challenge video or something to do.
The burn.
Halo 1 is way more difficult for you. Yeah, Halo 1, there's both also like a level of randomness to both 1 and 2. 1 has, with that level of the library, there's like a randomness that with some, like the way some enemies spawn and what weapons they have and how they react is also kind of different each time.
Whoa!
2 was a lot easier to cheese, especially if you... Yeah, you can do level bounces and go and, like, skip entire encounters. I'm sure Mint Blitz probably has tutorials on how to do all that stuff.
Over here. On the way. Sorry, soldier. More, show me what you got.
These guys come from?
Let me now.
Oh! Well, tried. The RNG of the Magnum is infuriating in MCC. I don't know if it's in the other versions. The bloom in the campaign is awful at times. I'm pretty sure that there's some amount of bloom in the original game. I used to have it down to a science. If the pistol's available to get picked up, I'll talk about, like, there's a specific trick that you used to be able to do in the original game. Take this plasma rifle. I'm pretty sure the new gun or the new game is for Halo's going to have RNG with the Magnum too. Feels like it shoots a circle around where I am rather than straight where I'm at. I don't have that problem in the multiplayer. God, I knew it. As soon as I saw him wind up, I knew he was going to kill me with it. I wonder why they didn't spawn the elite here. I know there's a health pack around here somewhere. I shut the door. Damn it. Come on. Come on now. Gotcha. Yeah, once we get the Magnum pistol, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about.
This looks like the ship's command center. The captain's transponder signal is strong. We must be close.
I wonder what this is going to look like in the remake. I'm excited to see what a lot of this like. I'm genuinely curious. In the anniversary edition, this is a terminal here. I wonder if they're going to go with the same kind of terminal story. Yeah, these graphics are wild. You know, when this game first came out, these anniversary graphics, I was like, you know what, I kind of like this. Like, you know, it's not as bad as I think people think that it is. And I don't know. Like my opinion has changed quite a bit. Like I'm not as hot on them. Do you want that green Series X? Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's neat. But it's going to be what, a $650, $700 console, and it's been bought, so you're gonna have to buy it from scalpers. They're gonna quadruple, triple charge everything. And the thing is, too, and this is what's wild, is the very back of it, the back piece of plastic isn't transparent green, it's black. What I want is get one of those controllers. I would just be happy with getting one of the controllers. But who knows how much those are going to be. And Xbox controllers end up being so faulty with the buttons. I always end up having problems with the shoulder buttons, LB and RB. Those always go bad on my controllers. And it's not like I'm wildly, like, what's the word? Abusive to the controller. I always try to take care of my things, and it's just, they just seem to break, like, way too easy. Honestly, if the green Series X was normal price, it would have bought it and sold your current Series X. Would have done that for the Galaxy 2TB Series S, but none of the GameStops. Oh, none of them had it, yeah. You know, in my opinion, if Asha was serious about Xbox, she should have revived Perfect Dark.
It must be in the brig. These look like holding cells. There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be in one of them. We need to keep looking for him.
Always get stick drift, so you got a Razer controller. Oh, nice, and an 8-bit-O. I've seen those before. I don't know. I always wonder how good they are. I think the bumpers was specific to the Xbox One S and X and Elite Series 2 controllers revision. I don't know. I think I had one of the, I think it was the Halo 5 Spartan Lock, like special edition controller for Xbox One. My wife had bought it for me as a gift. I still have it, but the LB button on it broke. So. Oh, they have Hall effect sticks. Okay. I don't ever really have any issues with the sticks, like my stick drift or anything. Mine are always the shoulder buttons, always. I like I said, I don't get why. I'm not bashing the controllers or anything. I'm starting to run low with this. Oh, I missed. I got one of them. Did I get him? Damn. There we go. Got one of them. There he is. Pick up some of these grenades. My Hyperkin Duke controller has a faulty left trigger. Oh no, it's always triggering itself.
Coming here was reckless.
Every few days.
You know better than this.
That's a shame.
Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Yes, sir.
While the Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world. They call it Halo.
One moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon. One with vast, unimaginable power.
That's true. The Covenant kept saying that whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I have intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser that I damaged during the battle above the ring. But they must be looking for Halo's control room.
That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon, and the Covenant gain control of it,
The triggers on the Duke for racing
wipe
games.
out the entire
If
human
it wasn't
race.
jittery, yeah.
Chief, Cortana, I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, let's move!
Ba-ba-ba.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Music is way too quiet.
Chief, you have the point.
He said, Sergeant Johnson in the remake says,
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
"Did you ever get tired of being the strong, silent type?" He didn't, he just goes, "No."
Look at him fly! Hold your fire! Whoa! Cover fire! Oh, my fault. I said shot! It's me!
Running low on sniper ammo.
Got you covered.
Is there any weapons in here? Oh, I picked up some more ammo for it. Nice. What else do we got in here? Anything? One of the worst parts of CEA Remaster is the hitboxes. You know, I'm ashamed to say that I don't know if I had noticed the difference between this and the original game. It feels like I remember it, but I mean, I take your word for it if you say that they weren't done properly.
Something for me, huh?
We made it.
Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain and need extraction on the double.
Here.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrols, and I'm having a tough time shaking them. You'll be better off finding your own ride. Sorry. Acknowledged, Foehammer. Cortana out.
Air support is cut off, Captain. We need to
Okay.
hold here until she can move in.
Oh man, we're trapped in here. We're screwed.
Like if you
We're
played in the
screwed,
universe.
man!
Oh yeah.
Still don't
You're
know
right.
yet,
That's
so
honestly
you
why
remember
I
you're a
play
Leatherneck.
primarily in the
Cortana,
original
you and the
graphics.
Chief can get us into one of
Once
those
I
Covenant
figured out that the
dropships.
hitboxes were
Fly
like
us out.
way off, and the same thing with the
Yes,
environment.
There's a Covenant dropship still
Like you
docked.
can stand. There's the whatchamacallit. The silent cartographer level is a good example of the bad hitboxes. I'll show you what I'm talking about
Won't mess
when
with
we
us
get
again.
there.
You got
But
that
you
right.
you can hide behind. You can hide behind a wall in the anniversary graphics, and then when you switch to the classic, which is what everything's based on, you're actually just standing right out in the open. Like, how they thought that no one would notice that is nuts.
That was me, my bad.
Activate the thing. Okay, I did get it. I was gonna say, activate it. What are you doing?
Everybody, mount up. Let's get on board.
Oh yeah, and legendaries is ridiculous.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's
My
controls.
head's cut off.
Oh, no need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Captain, Hunter!
Hang on.
This scene is in that story trailer too.
Nice one, sir.
Time
It's
for
hard to
a little
catch it,
payback.
but if you know what you're looking for. Am I not streaming at 60 FPS? I just realized that I was not. No, I am.
The Covenant believe that what they call the silent
Okay, then.
cartographer.
Yeah, well, I'll show you what I was talking about here. Yeah,
The
Death Trooper, you're right.
cartographer is a
It
mapper
makes these
who
modes
lead us
way
to
more
Halo's
difficult.
control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out swinging. Touchdown! Hit it, Marines!
I'm just looking at the YouTube window playback and it didn't. Okay, so here we'll wait till the action dies down. And I'll also tell you what I was gonna talk about with the Magnum assault rifle. The audio might be cutting in and out for you guys. I don't know what it is. I can hear it dropping in and out a little bit. in my headphones.
Hit! Cover me!
Out of my way, mate!
Area secure. All
Get it?
hostiles have been
Okay.
eliminated.
Alright, now,
Echo 419
what I was
inbound.
going to tell you when it comes to this thing, we'll aim up because it makes the reticule easiest to see. I'll also zoom in on the game window too. So this is going to look really weird for a hot minute because I'm going to zoom way in with OBS. So, as you can see now, if you look, the aim for aiming, there's a bottom line that comes up, and then you have two on the left and right, and then you can see the top one's pretty small. All the ones but the bottom ones are small. For Halo CE on the original Xbox, on original hardware, when you shoot with the gun with the target center, it doesn't actually hit where it is in the center. Like if you were to take a thing and draw an X or a cross across your screen, it doesn't hit in the middle. It actually hits right just above the top of the line that comes up from the bottom. And I don't know if it's maybe the bullet spread with that, or if, I don't know, it's a bug that they never actually ended up fixing. But in the original hardware, on the Xbox, if you placed that line on wherever it was you were aiming, then most of your bullets, if anything, you would get better accuracy with your gun doing that. Now, I haven't really messed with the aiming sense to like kind of figure it out if it still like is like that. But yeah, slightly above the bottom line is where on the original Xbox where the bullet would actually travel to.
Okay, let's move out. Let's go find the map room that will show us the location of Halo's control center.
That would explain why many shots feels like it should have missed but still hit. I mean, again, I don't know if it's the same. This is the Gearbox port, you know, of Halo CE for the PC. So we're not actually running off of the original Xbox game, but that is something. Yes, that is the only thing that I really ever noticed or paid close enough attention to with that.
Like
that may be the case actually for more weapons, but I've never really, I've never like figured that out.
God, I love this job.
And actually, I don't know if you remember in Halo Anniversary for the 360, they completely redesigned the reticule. And it didn't have the original one like it does now. This is a Series X kind of a Series X exclusive and PC feature. Oh, sound for the grenade. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Oh no, there's health up there. That's right. I forgot. There is health up here. Yeah, we got him. We got him. I noticed back too, I think in the original Halo 2 on Xbox that they had something similar where the bullet was or the like where the aiming actually ended up being the most optimal was on the lower part of the targeting reticule. But I think they ended up fixing that in like one of the very first updates for the original Halo 2. I don't think so. Come on. He smacked him out of the way. That's funny. I will say this, we've talked about me trying to learn how to play with mouse and keyboard with playing Halo, playing it on easy and stuff like that. I've been playing with the mouse mode with the Switch 2, for certain games like Metroid, and I have to say exactly what I said. I don't know, Death Trooper, I'm pretty sure you've been here, where if I could have something like a Joy-Con in my left hand, and then aim with and use the mouse in my right hand, and that is, honestly, it's one of the coolest aiming things that I think I've seen. Like, really, legitimately, like, other companies need to figure out how to make stuff like this, or like an accessory thing for PC. 'Cause it is really cool. And I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll probably be picking up Modern Warfare 4. But I think I'm going to be getting it on the Switch too. I think I'm going to be playing it there. Primarily one, it is for online access, for multiplayer, it is the cheapest console. It only costs $20 just for the base online. And then being able to use that mouse mode like that, I think is going to be, I think that's what I'm going to be doing, to be honest. I really wish they could figure out how to get Halo on the Switch too. That would be a huge, oh, that'd be awesome. Especially with all of its, like I was just talking about, features with the mouse and everything, being able to aim, and yeah, it would. It'd be a big deal. I think it'd be pretty cool. Oh, that killed him? I literally just kind of like... Alright, just barely tapped him with it. Minigames on PC don't support mouse and controller being used at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, they gotta get that figured out. Playing Halo on the toilet would be amazing, yes. Although maybe I need to get a ROG ally for that.
This isn't the map room. Analyzing. This is a security override station for the main facility, located somewhere else on this island. Shut the system down so the Covenant won't be able to lock us out.
Is that the
We should
game
now
audio,
have
or is that
access
my
to the main
audio
facility.
that's messed
Let's
up?
find
I
the
don't know
map
if you guys,
room.
since I turned the game down, I don't know if you can hear it more or not. I think it might just be mine. These headphones are super old. They're comfortable though. But they're older. These anniversary graphics, man, I wanted to like them, but they also remove like the tone and mood. I don't know. I expect this remake to actually probably be better when it's more faithful.
Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire. Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude.
Understood. We're on our way.
Okay. Yeah, like I've said, I'm all for exclusives, but man, they just don't have the player base for that. They really don't. I think before... You know what's going to end up happening, actually, now that I
Chief,
think about it
Bravo
just a little bit
22
more?
was bringing us some heavy weapons. After
I
I saw we
think-
were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Let's move down the beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage.
I think that Gears isn't going to sell well. Clockwork Revolution isn't going to sell well. And Osh is going to use that and say, we have to take games day one out of Game Pass. That's just not working. Look, nobody buys the games because they play them all on Game Pass. And it's cheaper for them to play them there. Like, this is how she'll explain it to her boss. Which is why they're not giving us a lot of money. Because, you know, they're playing it on Game Pass. So we need to figure out... And then they're gonna... I think maybe they'll lower the price again, back to like $18, but then they're gonna take out day one Xbox games. I would almost guarantee it. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's I think that's what I see happening. Ooh. Come on. We're back. There's still guys over here that I can pick up. Yeah, get in. It's like the other crew that I brought with me. They didn't really make it. That would have been like my first question before I hopped on a Jeep with the Chief is, hey, where were those other two guys that went with you? Why aren't they with you now? Well, it did.
Covering fire! Who's the man? Yeah, keep it up!
There, in the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
Looks like a Covenant position ahead. Dug in pretty well, sir. Give me an angle! Nailed him!
Ah, that's terrible. I'm about to get blown up.
That burns!
Come on.
Nice and smooth now.
Shoot!
Come get some! Damn it! Keep it steady! Like that! Stay on target! Firing!
Shoot.
Got him!
God, this thing doesn't
Way to go!
start and stop fast enough.
That's the best you can do. Give me an angle!
We got those bigger guys, that's fine. Whoa! Audio really cut out.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be...
Sure are putting up a fight.
My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside.
Sorry, I'm looking at something on YouTube's end. Okay, I'm going to take just a very brief break, and when I come back, we'll continue on. We're still going for a couple of more hours. I'm going to get at least halfway through. So yeah, I will be back here shortly, and we'll play more of this and talk and complain more about Xbox. Oh, the camera's on. Camera was on the whole time, huh? I didn't even know. Hello. Alright, let's get back into the game. What's this thing saying? It's not saying anything. Oh, I missed. Dude, I saw that he was addicted to opening Pokemon cards, and I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. That's insane. It's basically gambling. I'm not much of a gambler, and even I had considered at one point, like, maybe I'll buy it. Not a box, but try and find a pack. You know, something I could buy. I liked Pokemon, like the card game when I was younger. I never really collected it a whole lot. I have a box of old cards somewhere that I need to find. I don't think I have anything that was like super rare or valuable, but nevertheless, I gotta find it. It's somewhere. But yeah, I saw that he was buying cards and then using that to get stuff. Yeah, pay $50 to open them. And then he just recently admitted that he was buying boxes and unboxing them, like, in his private time. It was just like, oh, no, dude, like, you learned anything from WWE Champions. Like, look, I know certain things that I can't do because I can't do them in moderation. Like, I'm not like an alcoholic or anything, but I mean, I love food. Like, if you put a pizza in front of me, I'll eat the whole pizza. Even after I'm like, okay, I'm not hungry anymore, I'll eat it. And that's the same thing with like ice cream and sweets too. Like, if you put a bag of M&M's, give me a bag of M&M's, like a big bag, like a party bag, I'll eat the whole bag. You put a carton of ice cream in front of me, like, depending on the size of the carton, like, I'll either eat most of it, or I will eat most of it, or I will eat it. Like, I just don't have those things. Like, sometimes I'll splurge and go grab something, but it's never like, I have to have it every day, I have to have it every day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, you gotta know what your vices are and what you can and can't do in moderation. And then you just got to be careful with it. And that dude clearly cannot gamble. Like, anything that would be considered gambling, he needs to not do.
Foehammer to ground teams. You've got 2 enemy dropships coming in fast.
Damn it. Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Negative. They're closing in too fast. Negative. Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
We are
Give him hell,
getting
Marine.
to the cartographer.
We'll be in a tight spot if we don't get out of here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map.
I know we're close. But yeah, I had seen somebody was using the Sentinel beam in this, which I didn't think the Sentinels were in this game, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, they you know what? Never mind. I'm dumb. They are in the game. They're at the end of the game, but you can't use them usually. But yeah, I saw someone with the Sentinel beam. The I'm just totally spacing. The fuel rod gun, also. Obviously the sword, which is kind of cool. You can vehicle jack enemies now, which is pretty sweet for the remake. I got it zoomed in for purpose. And I guess my head's just super flat on top now. Okay. Got the headphone head. Just looks that way, the way my hairline is. It's terrible.
There.
I think I got
that
them
holo
both.
panel should activate the map.
Yeah, let's pick up the plasma.
Analyzing. Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
Cortana to Captain Keyes.
The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems.
Keep trying. Let me know when you've re-established contact, and then tell him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
Affirmative. Foehammer out.
Stealth camo, and we'll just waltz right out of here. At least as fast as we can, anyway. You know, I also gotta say, I'm quite surprised with this remake coming out. Maybe it's something that they just haven't shown off yet, but I'm amazed that with Sprint being in the game, they haven't put a slide mechanic in it. Like with Infinite or, you know, Gears. Even Gears, the new Gears has a sliding gameplay like mechanic. Up. I thought for sure there was going to be an enemy coming out of that door. And we'll stick him... this guy. Got him.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
Roger, on my way.
Is that all of them? Yep. Oh, the pilot. The guy died.
Let's get moving. Bowhammer, here are coordinates. Flight plan I've worked out.
Cortana, these coordinates are underground.
The Covenant did a thorough seismic scan, and my analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels
from underground.
Circle the whole ring.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This Pelican won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Bowhammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
I would have been your daddy.
This is as far as I can go.
Roger that. We'll be able to find our way to the control center from here.
Good luck. Bowhammer out.
Is that it? I guess so. Maybe not. Yeah, this level was one of the ones that they've recently shown off. I gotta be honest, man. I'm more excited than what I should be. And I'm trying my hardest not to be. Just because, you know how things are with them. I think, though, with that aiming tip that I was talking about, with the bottom line being lined up as the thing you're targeting, I think that might actually be correct still. Oh, yeah, it just certainly won't be the same without good old Frankie boy. And I don't say this lightly, but I really hope... I want this remake to be good, and I want Halo to be successful. And I want it to be successful and good now more than I did before. And the reason for that being is I want the people that previously ran the studios to look at the success that the games will have, like Halo Combat Evolved or Campaign Evolved Remake, if they do Halo 2 or Halo 3, and then even whatever the new Halo is. I hope it's so wildly
The weather patterns
successful
here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if
that
the
the
ring's
people at the
environment
studio
systems are malfunctioning.
look
Or if
back
the designers wanted the installation
at
to
their
happen.
time there, and they look back at the games they made, and they think,
Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human
They
forces
think,
left on
like,
this part of the ring.
damn, like,
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu.
people really didn't like my
Fire Team
vision for
Zulu, this is
Halo.
Cortana. Hold position.
And the
We're
only
on our
reason
way.
I say that I want them to have that realization and see that, and maybe even just be jealous, is because everybody tried with them to tell them, like, look, this is kind of how you need to do it. This is how things need to be, like, and they just refused. They refused to do it any other way. And I honestly want them to look at that and just be like, wow, that's unbelievable, basically. And maybe that's mean, but just the amount of like shit that Frank O'Connor, Bonnie Ross, what's that guy's name? Dan Ayub, and there was another one. I forget his name. Like, people push back against their vision of Halo and shipping the games incomplete and not having a consistent like lore canon and everything. I just really wanted to sink in that basically what they were doing was no good, and instead of taking feedback and making things better, they just doubled down, tripled down, buckled in, dug their heels in, and they cranked forward on the gear shift as fast and as hard as they could, and it still didn't work.
I see one.
Ooh, jeez. I think that shield, or that sword dude jumped off the edge. Did he jump off the edge? I think he did. Boom. Oh, I stuck him. I wasn't trying to do that. Yeah, I was not trying to stick him. You know what, though? I really do hope at some point they can make up with Joe Staten and bring him back. Find a way to bring him back. I know he left, or he didn't left, he got fired. They fired him, so they probably won't bring him back. Well, not fired, laid him off. But they gotta find a way to bring him back. Get him involved. If they're rebooting Halo entirely, if they're gonna, do Halo 2 and 3 remake, and then probably just, I think that's what they're doing. I really think they're not. I don't know. It's weird to say the next mainline game, but I feel like they're gonna continue to redo the stories that they did or have before, and then continue from the story that, like the remake story that they write. And I hope, for their sake, that with these remake games that they're gonna do, because rumors are 2 and 3 are coming. I pray that whatever they do after that is not a crazy departure from the remakes. Because if it is, then what was the point of going through and redesigning and remaking stuff? I know they talked about wanting to have, like, consistency. So keep it consistent then, you know?
He's gonna kill us all!
Rise! Almost, there we go. Honestly, I know that they're going to change the lore in the game. They're going to mold it into hopefully a better, like, better told unification of the first 3 plus whatever they decide to do. I really do hope that they go with the original Bungie design and writing about the Forerunners being humans. Because the Covenant and Human War make way more sense when you have it through that lens. Because like the Covenant, obviously it's a huge collection of different enemies. Or it's a huge collection. It's a collection of the universe's races, right? Different species. The reason humans can't join the Covenant is because the prophets discovered that humans are Forerunners. And then that completely undoes their entire thing. Like, that they're the chosen ones, that they're gonna, you know... It undoes all of that. That's why the Covenant and humans are initially at war. It really, I mean, that is 100% it. Otherwise, like, what? Why else? They're just fighting just to fight? Like, what is the purpose? NGL, I highly doubt they're gonna go back. I know that. I don't expect them to. But in terms of storytelling and lore-wise, like, it is something that they should do. Like, honestly, they should be having meetings about that. Like, they need to change that. They really do.
Give me an angle.
Shoot. Move. I argue with people on on Instagram about that type of stuff. Like, I get Halo videos recommended, or reels recommended to me all the time. And anytime anything pops up with people talking about the human Forerunner war, I'm like, no, man, like, I gotta leave a comment. And a lot of people, a lot of for Halo Studios fanboys in the chats there. A lot of them.
Eat it.
But I mean, that is probably one of the biggest retcons in any media that I've seen. Considering that, like, Guilty Spark straight up tells you that you're Forerunner. Like, how much more plain could it get? I don't know. It's nuts.
Stay on target.
Yeah, they gave it the best shot, but they didn't count on running into the biggest squad of Marine badasses in the Corps.
No, they did not. Didn't have a problem with it until I found out Frank was behind it. I don't know. I still didn't think it was a good move. But yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, imagine being Frank O'Connor and in the remake, they straight up just completely rewrite something that you changed to Forerunners, and you like, I don't know, man. With Halo being like in my top 2 favorite game franchises, like it's interchangeable depending on the day or the game, like what I'm playing. But there was Halo, and then there was The Legend of Zelda, and they flip-flop up and down a lot. It's just, I would have to say, in my opinion, in terms of like what's the better franchise, I'm gonna say it's probably Zelda, just because one, like, Nintendo doesn't trash talk about their fans. Like, if they make a game and there's something in it that people don't like, they're just like, well, you know, we're gonna make another one. Or there's a not a 2D, but like an old style remake coming out. Like, they have so many different games coming out for Zelda. And in my opinion, all the mainline games that I've played, like all the home console stuff, even the handheld games, there's not really been a bad game. Like, I know some people don't like Tears of the Kingdom. I know some people don't like Breath of the Wild, but in terms of being like a game, they're good. They're good games.
Their tanks to defend the
Might not like them for Zelda, which is fine. But now too, them remaking Ocarina of Time, it's like, man, 2026 might be one of the, like, in history, might go down as one of the best years in gaming. I'm falling off. Did I like it? I liked it when I went back and played it. I didn't play it until I was a young teen. Actually, you know what? No, I can tell you exactly when I played it. In 2005 or no, 2003 maybe. It was either 2003 or 2004 is when I played it. I played it when it came to, there was that legendary collector's disc for the GameCube that was like a pre-order bonus for the Wind Waker. That, I played it there for the first time. And yeah, I mean, it was really hard. I had to look up guides on what to do and how to beat things, but it was fun. I liked it. NES remix on the 3DS. Yeah, I mean, they put that game everywhere too. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was difficult. I had problems with it, but
Punch it!
this guy's probably not going to make it, to be honest.
Can't hide from me!
Yeah, I have a bit of a wild Zelda theory. It's been a video that I've been kind of crafting in my head for a long time. Just a bit of a spoiler for it, I guess, because I at some point I am going to make it. It's taken me a long time, though, because it requires to capture a lot of footage and everything. Oh, you saw fans made a widescreen version on PC that fixes some of the issues. Huh. Neat. Oh, by the way, I did download that Dusklight for Twilight Princess. Runs well. Looks good. It's a good time. Put it like that, it is definitely a good time. Though, oh, dude, too. And the one thing that drives me nuts. We've been hearing about Twilight Princess and the Wind Waker Switch ports since 2020. They've talked about them since 2020. And we've got Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake announced, teased with a trailer before those games were even acknowledged by Nintendo. At this point, I almost don't think those the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess games are even real.
Keep it up.
Like at this point, I don't even think they're real. Saw some fans made a widescreen version. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes the YouTube chat does some weird things. I don't know if it's because of certain plugins I have with my browser, but like the chat will move up and down like it does when you put a new comment in the chat, which makes me think that it's new.
Good one.
I think you're going to be asking about Twilight Princess and Wind Waker until the end of time. Probably.
Need some for me. Found them.
If they don't show up this year for the 40th anniversary, then I'm convinced they're not real. Which I don't think with the Ocarina of Time remake being announced, I don't think they're real at all.
What the? There's another one. Keep it up.
I remember Modern Warfare 2 Remastered was like for a long time. Was it? Because man, it was. Dude, they've been teasing the Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, and I think even recently, didn't they have Black Ops 1 and 2 get re-rated for PS4 and PS5 in like Korea or something?
Everybody out.
Like they gotta get those Modern Warfare games done. Put those on Switch too. That would be awesome.
Keep it up.
And get him. There we go. Halo 1 always reminds me of Red versus Blue. I remember seeing leaks about MW2R around 2017, especially with MW2 stuff being data mined. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm starting to get old. They got to get this stuff out soon so I can play it. I don't want to say I'll retire from gaming after this year, but like I'm gonna, unless there's like some wild game that comes out, like unless Halo 7 comes out next year. after getting GTA 6 and all these other games this year, I might be, and I said this the year before, and I had no idea how big 2026 was going to be, so who knows, maybe this won't even happen. But I gotta stop. I gotta get some spending under control for games and just play through my backlog. Really tried for 2027 to get my backlog done. I wanted to do the Ubisoft audit this summer, but with everything coming out, I don't think I have time for that. I guess part of the Ubisoft audit will be playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Yeah, I don't know, unless Nintendo... Oh, you know what? I take that back, because I know in 2027, new Pokemon comes out. Even though I'm a grown adult, I still like to play the Pokemon game, so I'm definitely going to be getting that next year. I don't know, we'll see. It'll have to be like major titles, like only Pokemon or like only Zelda. If there's the 3D Mario, for sure, but I don't know, like I said, I thought the same thing about this year, and this year's had more big... Oh yeah, Fable! Fable comes out next year. How could I forget about Fable? Fable comes out in February. What's up there? Maybe in January of next year, depending on how popular GTA is here for me. If I can get traction going with that, or you know, content all depends on how the flow ends up. But oh yeah, you could definitely be sure I'll have 17 videos a month talking about my schedule. Is that a Banshee? Oh yeah, with the vehicle, I just realized too, with the vehicle enemy jacking, being able to kick, enemies out of vehicles and steal them, be able to break this level pretty easily with a Banshee. So hopefully they considered that. Like a 15-minute level. Yeah, at least Fable and Pokemon next year.
I thought the Covenant had eliminated all the Marine forces in this area.
I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, I guess, we'll have to wait and see what gets revealed. Oh yeah, and God of War Faye. That'll probably
The Covenant is dropping in behind us.
that'll probably come out next year too. Whoa, 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 whoa.
My fault! Whoa! In hell! Stop! Get clear!
This guy's out.
That one was mine!
guys. I'm leaving you with the tank.
Looks like the Covenant are dug in up there in those rocks, Chief. We're totally hemmed in.
We need to get up this
I don't know
ridge.
if you're familiar with
Marines, hold your positions.
He's
We'll handle those guns.
pretty popular YouTube leaker, or Nintendo leaker, I would say.
Affirmative. Hold in position.
There was somebody giving him a bunch of grief for leaking a lot of the Nintendo Direct stuff that just happened. And I'm glad that there's dudes like that that leak stuff. Like, yeah, sure, it would have been cool to have, like, not have any idea that was coming. But at the same time, like, again, I'm old. It's kind of like we gotta let's get to the point here, you know. Let's get this stuff out of here. Oh, that's kind of bunk. I was quiet. Should have been able to sneak through there. Waste all this sniper ammo here. I certainly don't want to waste my rocket ammo. Oh yeah, the juggling. I honestly hadn't even thought about that. Guess I'll put it down. The pistol up here? The pistol is up here. We'll take this instead. Got one of them at least. I find myself like leaning, trying to catch him. I have to hit this guy with a rocket, actually. Where did he come from? They just like spawned him behind me. But yeah, I will be taking a couple of days off of work, or one day off of work. No, two. for the Halo remake, so we can I can sit here and we can get it played and examined and looked at and everything. And I'll also be taking a week off of work for GTA 6. We'll have to see what happens with The Legend of Zelda. I would take time off for Gears, but I'm really holding out to find an official date for Zelda. That's going to be probably the big one. All these games also, too, they come out the day before my 2 days off. So, I look at it that way, that well, if I can't take a day off for one game, at least it'll be off. I mean, look, I don't want to stick up for the guy. He's clearly autistic, like clearly heavily autistic, to a point where it probably should have been recognized when he was younger, and you know his parents could have gotten him the proper care that he would need. But I've noticed something that he does recently a lot, and I thought it was just maybe due to age or something. Like I thought maybe something was actually kind of really wrong with him. If you watch him, and it happened live. I was watching him live, and it happened where like his mouth and his face twitches, and it's like it pulls to a side. One time, like his neck, like muscle, like stuck out, and his head jerked down, and then his mouth twitched to the like. It was just like, whoa, dude! Like, are you okay? And I thought for sure, I'm like, dude, that's signs of like early signs of a stroke. Like if that's happening, you know he's not taking care of himself. I doubt he's been to a doctor for himself in like 10 years, maybe more, since his gout, since he got diagnosed with gout. And then I was like kind of watching some older documentaries about him. And he did it like as far back as like 2017, 2018. So it's like, okay, so this is something that he's been doing for a long time. And then I was looking into it a little bit more, because I was just like, what could cause that? And it's a facial tic, which, depending on certain types of autism and other like developmental disabilities, can happen involuntarily, and it looks to me like it happens involuntarily. It's not like he's going It's just like you know. And once you notice it, it's really hard not to see it, because he does it a lot. Yeah, like at the rate, and it's gotten worse. Like the older he's gotten, it's the worse it's gotten too. Because I thought for a long time recently, well, not a long time recently, but I've thought probably for like the last couple of months since I've noticed that, I'm like, oh man, like we're gonna see him have a stroke on like live stream. It's gonna be like, I genuinely don't wish the guy harm. I really wish he would get the personal care that he needs that he'll probably never have. But it's like, oh my god, we're gonna see this guy die on camera. Yeah, I was thinking about this before too. Like, if I were to be, like, I'm probably never gonna I would have to become like physically disabled, like losing a leg or something. But I would not. I was like, as far as my job goes, like I'm gonna be there until they kick me out or until I can retire. But like, if I were to be like a streamer, where it's like, okay, this is my job, this is what I'm gonna do for 6 to 8 hours a day, I could probably get through a lot of these bigger games and be able to stream like really open world stuff, like Red Dead or Ghost of Yotei, or you know, it's like, well, if I'm playing it 6 hours a day online, like I'd definitely be able to get through them and actually do work on videos. Because after I would beat them, you know, you just sit there and edit together a video and make your review, you know, write your script, do your review. Is that rattling? Oh, there it is. Hopefully the game doesn't have this bug in it where the items get like stuck in the walls. Lotier God had something happen to him in one of his streams. His thumb just froze and he couldn't move it for a bit. Probably from mashing controller like crazy. Yeah, also too, like, you get dehydrated. If you don't drink enough water, especially when you get to my age, and me and DSP and I think Lotier God are all around the same age. All in our 40s. Like, if you don't take care of yourself, you get dehydrated, man. It's... you know, it's rough. Like, I've had muscle cramps in my hands and my legs and my feet. Like, it's not nice. It's scary because you're like, oh God, what's happening to me? Got him. Alright. Yeah, there's something weird going on with YouTube. There really is. I don't know what it is. Like what they're changing or tweaking in the back end. But I keep getting shown some wild things on my YouTube, like Dashboard Live page, but I know it's not true. Let's see. I wonder, too, for the remake, if they're going to cut out some of these repetitive parts. I would say probably not, but, I mean, you never know. This is one of the larger levels, and it's because it kind of repeats the same thing over and over. Cross a bridge, take an elevator lift, go through these rooms, and then go through an open area, and then repeat. Ammo now. You were streaming for your job, you could charge $50 to get the wheel out. No, not even to just to look at it. I would charge 50 people just to look at the wheel. That's crazy. I could also wear a vest. Get a vest. Oh. Oh, this sword disappears. Where's that plasma rifle he's got? Almost got him. I remember thinking the Needler was cool with this game, like, originally, but man, I remember not liking having to use it. It was just bad. But yeah, I've thought about stuff like that before. Like, if I was streaming for my job, I would probably stream from like 4 p.m. to midnight every day. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Pistol, I know it's around here somewhere. Nope. I know it's here. Oh, he clobbered me. Oh, there's two of them. They throw a lot of these hunters at you in this level, don't they? Alright, take that one out. Yeah, we got that one. Bip, bap, bam. He stuck me. I was like, oh, come on, man. If I had a super weapon,
Analyzing.
which I do.
This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure.
Woo! Off we go!
Should be able to get us inside.
Where is it? Am I chasing myself? Where'd it go? I always press the wrong button for this. Skip for the level. I hope they have the same controls for this too, because I remember, I would say, outside of like the boosting feature with the newer ones, you know, where you can fly faster, I probably like the Banshee controls from this game the most. They kind of give you that ability to hover and everything. And then I exploded. Oh, and it did get me a checkpoint. Okay.
Analyzing. This must be the control room.
Yeah, this is another one of those RNG things. Because sometimes that dude will come up to you to fight you, and then sometimes he just jumps right in the Banshee. I've been able to get him a couple of times here. Alright, let's get you. well, we'll try this again. We'll use the rockets this time, I guess. Dude, what? Come on with that.
Analyzing. This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
We'll just take this straight over here. Hopefully, I don't just explode. Like I did last time, since it has more health. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Come on. So now would be a good time. The sniper that I gave up. Tap reload and switch weapons to pocket reload. Okay. Did his shield just not burst? Did we not just see that happen? I was gonna say, how fast is the recharge? Should be that fast. Okay, here we go.
Scanning. Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated. Let's move on to Halo's control center. This is it, Halo's control center.
I'm pretty sure from what I've heard from people talking about the remake that all the cutscenes are pre-rendered. So it doesn't matter what weapons you have or like what's going on. They're like the help me out here. Halo 2 anniversary ones.
That terminal, try there.
You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge, so
I wonder
much,
if they're
so
gonna
fast.
have Cortana
It's
turn a different
glorious.
color
So,
in the new game.
what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo, how do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring... It's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. Yes, the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait. No, that can't be.
In
Oh,
order to
those
house
Covenant
the
fools.
flood.
They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something. Buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now, they're afraid.
Something buried? Where?
The Captain. We've got to stop the Captain.
Keys? What
The
do
weapons cache he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here, find keys, stop him. Before it's too late!
It's crazy that he just leaves her there. I always thought that was weird. Like, why wouldn't you take her with you? Pull the chip back out and let's go. I hate pre-order cutscene in Gears 3 and 2. Its parts age the worst, especially with the compression. Yeah, I don't think they upscaled them with the Series X either. They should, but they didn't. Which is part of the reason also, too, why they should have had a Marcus speed.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come
But yeah, funny enough, cancel the PS5 version. It's the best-selling version. I think it only sold, it was like 300, maybe 500,000. It sold more on PS5 than it did on Xbox and than it did on PC. Although they did practically give the game away on Xbox for people that had the Ultimate Edition. So I guess there's that you could say, but there we go. And down we go. Jeez. That still didn't get him. You know, one thing they haven't changed that I just realized, actually. Look. Above me. That swap for plasma pistol is the redesigned plasma pistol model. It's not the original. Huh. I wonder if that's like that for the other stuff that I haven't realized. looking over at the YouTube screen. Come on, guys. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with this level too, because there's a lot of like horror elements, like space horror. Are they actually gonna do it right? Especially in here with this guy. What's his name? Jenkins? Is it Jenkins? This guy freaking out.
Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you, I'll die first! Find your own hiding place, the monsters are everywhere! Play dead! That's what I did! Play dead! They took the live ones. Oh god, I can still hear them. Monsters! Ah! 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 Just leave me alone! Sarge.
Alright, we'll leave him.
They won't get me! Oh god! Oh god, I don't want to be like sleep.
Footsteps sounds. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Also, on those never made any sense. It's like he's walking on glass. Tap, 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 tap. Let's get the shotgun. Yeah, with this stuff, it never made sense how silent Master Chief is in gameplay. Like, he had nothing to say about Jenkins. Yeah. Well, they wanted you to... Well, see, he kind of shook his head like, nah, man, like, that's a shame. They really wanted you to plug yourself into the Chief and be the Chief, you know. I mean, that... Bungie's laid it out before in their Vidoc videos, like, he's a green suit of armor for the player to move around
Why
in.
do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge? Watch
I
your
get
mouth,
it.
son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you, grunts, what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us. You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing it down.
Like how they added the scan lines in on this.
Go, go, go!
Like, I don't remember if that was a part of the original game, like for the video here, or if this
Stay close,
is something
Jenkins.
that they added in. I want to say this was part of the original,
Mendoza,
but I'm
move it
honestly not sure.
up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Also,
Which is
too,
weird, right?
it's funny. Like,
I
he's
mean,
got a.
Look at it. Something
I think the
scrambled
thing
the
that he pulled
inside.
out, it looks like a video chip.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah.
but at the
I don't
same
know.
time, it's like
Maybe there was
fast
an accident,
forwarding, and
you
it
know,
makes that
friendly fire or something?
like a tape fast forwarding. I don't know
What
if
do we
you've ever
have, Sergeant?
Looks like a Covenant patrol.
used VHS
Badass
tapes
elite
or
units.
like
All
a cassette
KIA.
tape.
Real pretty.
You fast forward,
Friend
sometimes
of
it would make
yours?
that noise.
Now we just
Like just
met.
a, you know.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir. I got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over.
More of a disc person. Tapes are like
Mendoza,
ancient
get
relic
your ass
of
back
another
up to second
civilization.
squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
Yeah, no, I get
I don't
that.
have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
I get it.
That.
Where's that coming from,
Everywhere.
Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it! Sergeant, we're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is local!
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure.
Jenkins!
I'm pretty sure it's not the same voice actor for Sergeant Johnson. Friend has a cassette player. He had to tell me flipping it or moving it and playing was bad for it. Yeah. Even a CD player, something to listen to. You don't want to shake the CD player because then it'll cause the audio to stutter. Yeah. I mean, you're not old. The first car I had a V8 or not a V8, had a cassette player in it, and they sold these things where it had a cassette tape on one end with a wire that ran to like an auxiliary cord. So you would plug in either your phone later on, or you would plug in a CD player with the auxiliary cord, and then plug the tape into the tape player, and you play CDs in a car that way. That's what I had. My first car. My first car's model was probably model before you were born. I think it was like a 1998 car. I didn't have it in 1998. In 1998, I was what, 1998? But it was a car that I drove once I got my license. I don't have any grenades. Yikes. Gotta find me a shoddy here. we go. There's the shotgun. Yeah, and the shotgun model that they're using for the remake is this one. The Halo Reach one. I've seen a thing recently where there's a software update that you can install into Blu-ray players that lets you rip games. So I don't know. But yeah, I've learned recently that Xbox's like anti-piracy thing is actually pretty wild. Like they have codes on the encryption or like encrypted key codes that get updated. Like every time there's a console update, they update the key codes to change them so that you can't pirate stuff on it. It's wild from what I understand. Because people were complaining that when the SSDs go bad, they have a proprietary SSD like soldered to the board, I guess, that makes it so that you can't just open the console, take the SSD out, and put a new one in. So then, even if you did get the same like kind of SSD that's on it, it's like real small. It's like I guess this big. They change those codes, and if you don't have the codes, the console won't boot. Quite wild, from what I understand. These go down with a back smack? I can't remember. No, they do not. No, they do not. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know who you're shooting at. Still no grenades. I think this is the door I need. I can't remember. I want to say I'm going the right way, but I honestly don't really remember. I think this is familiar. This is very going up. Oh, that's fine.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure.
Pelican
What's
Echo
going on down there?
419.
I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Echo 419 was a gamer tag I had at one point.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours.
Lost the email login. So when I got this 360, couldn't log into it. Microsoft, of course, Xbox support was horrible. It still is, I'm assuming, but it was horrible back then. I couldn't get the login for it. And then eventually my original Xbox broke, so then it was just gone forever. Jumping and just smacking the things. That's funny. I can't believe this. See, it did it again. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, now I have grenades. I remember this map on Halo 2 for the multiplayer was awesome. Is he waiting for me to look at him?
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spot. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Gonzo.
Chief, I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief!
Chief, where'd you go? That's probably pretty scary for her. The chief just vanished. Icon. The sacred icon has been found.
We must collect the index before we can activate the installation. I am a genius.
I'm a genius. Alright, guys. We are... Let me see... I forget how many missions. There's like 2 or 3, maybe 4 missions left with this. I'm going to be back tomorrow night at the same time at 10 p.m. And we'll finish playing the game from there. And then we'll see the next week after that. So let me take a look at the calendar real quick. We've got tonight and tomorrow. Then next Thursday, 18th and the 19th. We'll have to see. I'll have to get maybe a short game there figured out. Maybe Wolverine. Maybe that's where I can fit in Wolverine. And then on the 24th and the 25th will be Star Fox, because that comes out on the 20th. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for joining me, Death Trooper. Always a pleasure to have you here. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to wrap this up for tonight and be back tomorrow at the same time at 10 p.m. And we'll finish more for Halo. And I don't know, he's probably not here now, but he did jump in. And I always mispronounce the name. Sosa 37. I don't know, I'm probably mispronouncing that still, but always a pleasure to have you here too as well. See you hopefully tomorrow, and stay safe with all the storms.